Oh, how beautiful it is to hear the sound of your voice, the voice that's within you when the silence is peaceful, even if it's uncomfortable or unfamiliar or unknown, where you slowly start to step within yourself and sleep. It's like many parts of you start to congregate, and you rejoice and you celebrate. Tears that are shed are full of joy and gratitude, appreciation, empowerment, encouragement, evoked from love, the center of love. As you start to release and not care, literally, about the things that bring you down, make you sit on the ground in a sense of like you're being pressured and pushed by hands above your shoulders. But then you realize they're not there. And you're sitting and you're staring at the clouds, and you realize the simplicity of life is to be. That is all that exists, is the present moment. And therefore, it's the actualization of everything that you've already experienced. All the perceptions, all the senses in that regard. Because it accumulates within you. Not to weigh you down, but to lift you up so that you can be more of yourself. So that you can explore and be cutesy and allow yourself to feel the allure of yourself. Hi, Collective. It's Kai. Today was the first day of school, and I was an hour late to my first class. Are we going to talk about it? No. Because I'm not even going to go into it. No. I come to you guys today with a video log. So once again, disclaimer, this is all just a timestamp of my life. And that is the intention of this. That's why it will come in many different forms. So if you're new to this, welcome. If you are a regular, welcome back. And I feel this space that's created when you start to release consistently the things that have become a lot more blatantly plain in sight, plain in sight, plain in thought, in hearing, and conceptualization. I don't know how to explain it really, because it's like there was this just like belligerent mind cycle that would consistently come up for myself. And I was not necessarily struggling with it, but I was resisting it in a sense of blocking just the open expression of it. And so when it kept coming up, I realized I started to practice one of the things where Abraham Hicks said in a seminar, where it's like, no big deal, you know? And it kind of released this like weight it had on me, despite the fact that it was inanimate, you know? So even with that, I found myself in this kind of like receptive mode to the unknown aspects of my life, to allowing things to unfold, not really necessarily knowing what is going to happen from this and this and this. And I don't really believe that we're meant to plan things so that it can go according to plan. I believe that that's an intention that you send out to the universe. And obviously, you know, your own proactivity matters. It's literally matter, right? And so I started this video because in that sense, I wanted to express more poetically. I did write a poem, but I feel that right now I want to express that I feel there's such a significant importance in recognizing things that are cycling through in a repetitive manner. And it's not to, you know, berate yourself and be like, you know, it's like, hey, like there's something coming up and it's coming up again and it's gonna keep coming up. And I realized just in this specific scenario for myself is that by intentionally and attentively allowing myself to let that be the thought, you know, detaching from it, not defining myself through it, but then also just still being like, this isn't that big of a deal anymore, and not placing so much importance on it, so therefore kind of not allowing it to have such a hold on me. And yeah, that's just something that was being experienced in my reality. And I'm going back to school and it's like crazy because I felt so fluidly there. And it's funny because I recorded a video yesterday, but I didn't post it because like I wanted to I wanted to record the before and after, you know, but it just didn't come forth in the most sound way for myself. So I deleted it, you know, and I just did my thing. And as I experienced today for my first day of school, and obviously every day is going to be different, but I wanted to I'm just really a mix of emotions, really like proud and just appreciative and just so grateful that I get to experience this and like see myself evolve in this way, and to approach this form of study in a manner of like actually making an effort. Like, I mean that in a sense of outside what comes naturally to me. Because it's like, you never know. Everyone has different teaching styles. Regardless, I don't want to talk about that anymore. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna go too much into it, just because it's like I find myself in this space where I'm taking things that have already been a consistent thing in my life that is like actually intentional action, like inspired action that I do, like this tarot readings, working at a rock wall with children and stuff like that. And it's like, or for children technically. And I really just, life is good. Life is good to me. The universe is so good to me. And I'm just opening myself up to that, to be honest. Yeah. Thanks for listening. That's it. I'm sending you guys so much love and support on your own spiritual journey. Thank you for allowing me the space to speak. Thank you for being you. Seriously. And thank you for being alive. Bye, collective.